The following people are real. The comments and opinions that you will hear were not scripted, staged, or coaxed.
The Great North American End Seal has been elusive and active for 70 years. Come with us as we go in search of the essence of seal. So, Ann Seal, who is she? What does she mean to everyone here? I'm sure at one point or another, everyone in this room has said to themselves, what would I do without Ann Seal? And what does she mean to me? So, I have all this video gear and a camera guy. Rob, you with me? It was my job to tell the story, to capture the essence of Ann Seal. And I have enough experience to know that if you want to tell a story, you go to the people that mean the most. Check this out. I've got my list here, and I'm going to hop in the video wagon and have at it.
Ann Seal was a little girl and she was in the street playing. She got away from my mother somehow and turned her back. Celia was gone. She was in the street and Buster saw a car or a truck coming. I don't really remember what it was, but Buster ran out and grabbed her by her little dress and just pulled her out of the way. And that was our dog Buster. He saved Ann Seal. Yay for Buster!
Roll 'em. Can I kick my nose? My sister Cecile. Are you kidding? The very first female in the neighborhood to have a car. 16 or 17 years old. How did she do it? I don't know. She scrimped and scraped every quarter. Knew how to change her own flat tires, because nobody ever had really great tires in them days.
If my Aunt May, I wonder, had a driver's license and drove a car, and my mother had a driver's license and drove a car, which they never had, either one of them, and they couldn't drive, which one of the three would be the biggest gallivanter? Well, I would have to venture to say my sister Celia takes the gold medal in that department.
Now, my sister went to college.
Yeah, well, college, I remember when she graduated from Bowling Green University. Of course, we used to go round and round with the old man. I guess he didn't want her to go to college because he couldn't afford it. This went on and on and on for 4 years. The money, there's no money, there's the money, where's the money going? Da-da-da, da-da, da-da.
When it was unheard of for poor Italian, especially females, to go to college in those days.
I remember then when I went to commencement when my sister graduated, and she went up on the stage to get her diploma. Well, he jumped up out of his seat. He was like, that's my daughter, that's my daughter. And I'm saying, look at this guy. He didn't want her to go to college. He's shouting at the top of his lungs, that's my daughter up on the stage over there.
But she did it. They worked at the schoolyards in the summertime.
And then Seal kept trying to ship me to the French Foreign Legion for the next 15 or 20 years.
So you want me to do this?
Right in there.
Oh, okay. I've known Seal for about 50 years, give or take a few here and there. I worked with her on the playgrounds.
Yeah, there were a couple rough schools. Yeah, there were a couple rough schools.
And then, of course, Celia was so smart, she became supervisor of the Bureau of Personnel.
Then she went on to get her master's degree, worked her way up through the system.
She maintained, she hung in there.
Finally downtown at the Board of Education, where they couldn't do without her.
She told them who the boss was, and she showed it.
Because she had the brains, the knowledge, the background, and the fortissimo.
She is the most loving and caring individual that I've ever known.
She had a long-term goal, and she's just amazing.
So it turned out to be pretty good.
First time I met her, she wrapped her arms around me and welcomed me into the house with open arms. She loved me because I ate her father's weeds that he picked from the field. Jagodia, dandelions.
She has 6 sons, which are actually her nephews, and now they're children now. But they were inseparable. Aunt Seal practically raised the kids.
I think of what Mother Teresa had said. If you give what you do not need, it isn't given. And Aunt Seal, you've been a giver as far back as I can remember. I have some great memories with you, going to Florida, going to the zoo, sleeping over your house, and you've been the greatest giver and a great example of what a giver should be.
Aunt Seal, well, I tell you, I can't remember a time, literally, that Aunt Seal has not been around. In my life, in your life, in all of our cousins' lives, I can't remember since I was born.
Oh, hey, Cousin Jibby, wasn't expecting you here. I don't have much going on today, but anyway, Aunt Seal, few words can describe you. You've been such a blessing our lives to have. You've always kept us safe, always felt real safe around Aunt Seal. Yeah, I remember the time we went, we were driving and she was keeping us safe at that time, 6 little bears, and we were in the car, and we were probably about 8, 14, you know, through there. And you got us caught on the railroad tracks when the train was coming. Remember that one, Aunt Seal?
She can be compared to the greatest modern-day prophets, like Mother Teresa.
No stone unturned, no grass growing under her feet.
In fact, she even has one up on Mother Teresa because Aunt Seal had a driver's license and a big car, and she actually went places.
She has boundless energy.
90 West.
I have pictures of her being in front of God, and God saying, Celia Marie Giganti, I know why you got a big car. You got a big car so you could haul all that stuff to everybody's house whenever you felt like stopping over.
271 South.
Well, Aunt Seal, when I think of you, this is what I see in my head. You popping over my house with all sorts of bags. You come in, you toot the horn, all the kids run out and greet you, and you have all sorts of bags and goodies and little toys from Mark's, and they're all excited, and I get to help you unpack them and get some free coffee.
I want to know what happened to all the goldfish crackers.
And all those little times that we have together. I can't make you stay for more than 15 minutes because you always have somewhere else to go.
For a while there, we were getting a lot of goldfish crackers.
She's in and she's up and she's gone.
Never realized how much I loved them.
I treasure those 15 minutes here and there.
Happy birthday, Aunt Seal. Happy birthday, Aunt Seal. Happy birthday, Aunt Seal. Happy birthday, Aunt Seal.
Hop on the interstate.
I can't think of a time that you haven't been around to help with everything.
If you're sick, she's at the hospital. If you're home, she's there. If you need your yard fixed, she's there. If you say, I'm looking for such and such and such, she jumps in the car, goes wherever she has to go, and then calls you up and says, I found whatever you were looking for, and she probably bought it.
I'm at Galucci's. What do you need?
I just wanted to say thanks for everything, all your generosity, everything you do for us. You were here all day, the day that we moved. You helped me out a lot, took care of the kids, you watched them for me, you helped me get things done.
I wonder if kids can sell this on eBay. Oops, not anymore. It's awesome that you're in our family. You're a beautiful aunt. You're like my favorite aunt, my only aunt. But anyways, we love you so much, and I remember all the good times we've had. You took us to Cedar Point when we were kids. You took us to Florida. You took us to Vegas. I came to Florida after I got my surgery, and You just totally wined and dined me, took care of me in every way, and it's awesome. Happy birthday to you, Aunt Seal, and we love you so much. Thanks.
You were like having a third parent, actually. My mom and dad both worked full time, 5, 6 days a week, sometimes 7. And you filled some of the voids that busy moms and dads couldn't fill sometimes.
I'm a great interviewer. All I do is start rolling tape, and I basically say Aunt Seal.
When we were real little kids, this is when we used to go over Aunt Sharon and Uncle Chuck's a lot. And Aunt Seal would try and give them a break, and we would go over the house, and they would try and get the 6 bears in line. And for us, to get 6 boys in line, I mean, if you were not a teacher, I don't know how that's possible.
Okay. Then it's okay because you'll cut that part and then you come back, right? Or is that too hard? Because you always love without holding anything back, and you give without counting the cost, and you give without expecting anything in return. You just give because you love.
I made this kissy card for Aunt Seal because she always leaves kissy marks on my face when she kisses me.
Do that.
Happy birthday, Aunt Seal, I love you.
Please hold while we connect your call.
Hey y'all, this is me, enjoying the weather down here in the Sunshine State. I miss you all and wish I was there for this awesome time. I just wanted to say a couple things about my great Aunt Seal. She's just so awesome. Remember when I was a kid and holidays would come around and I'd just wait for her to show up, and when I seen her car pull up in the driveway, I'd run out there and help her bring in all her stuff, and she's just so awesome. She always had great advice for me, and when I was going through rough times, remember, she always had the best advice, and she always wanted to help, and I know she'll always be there for me, and just want to tell you, Aunt Seal, that I love you and I miss you. Can't wait to see you soon, and I think about you a lot, more than you might even think. So I love you, happy birthday, and I hope for many, many more.
Happy birthday, Aunt Seal, I love you.
That's it? We're done? That's the whole ball of wax right there?
Okay.
That's it?
One of my special, most fondest memories in life with you is that, number one, you welcomed us to your home in Florida, and picking seashells on the beach is the best thing in life I could have done with my family, including you.
Earliest memory of you? I'd have to say it's the classic whistle. I still don't know how to do it. I cannot believe I did not even learn how to do that whistle.
Is that it? That's not it.
I think perhaps one of the best memories that I have with Seal is the year that we took all the boys to Florida in Disney. Now, it was a wonderful time, and I had more fun watching Seal go like this. Every time the boys went in the ocean, she'd go 1, 2, 3, and she'd count to make sure that there were 6. Then she'd wait to make sure that 6 came out. Then we had to count to make 6 got on the ride. And she did this for 1 solid week. There was no way that we could have somebody get lost.
I think when I was maybe 6, maybe 8, the first time I realized you were actually, a working person in this world, I think, was when you took us to your place of work, which was maybe West Tech. big gym. You let us jump around and swing on ropes and jump on all trampolines with basketballs. You had your whistle. And we followed you, we envied you. We thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
I remember most of all our trip to Cedar Point with all the nephews, my sister-in-law Trish. My mother-in-law went on that one, and that is my fondest memory because we were all together as a family, and I have no family anymore. My original family. I'm an orphan, but I have family now that makes up for all my other family that I had.
You got me, babe. It's all you need.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Aunt Seal. I hope you have a great birthday. Bye. I love you, Aunt Seal, and one day I will never forget is when you took me and my sister down to Huntington Beach, and I appreciate everything you do for us. Happy birthday, Aunt Seal. I love
you. You always know who in the family maybe just got engaged, or just got a job, or just lost a job, or is not doing so good, or is sick, or just got better.
I have a fond memory of Aunt Seal at mine and George's wedding when all the couples and everybody were out on the dance floor, and it was the big wedding dance and everybody had a partner, and Jonathan was standing there, and he was in the wedding, but he didn't really have a partner because he was co-best man with Michael and Jimmy. But Aunt Seal grabbed him and took him out on the dance floor, and it was just so funny and so cute.
Loving and non-judgmental. No matter what we throw at her, and we throw a lot at her, she is always there to help, always there to say it's okay, or yeah, let's do it, it'll be fine, as long as everyone's healthy.
Boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, 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 boom. We're here.
Yeah. I'm not going to make you look silly.
Yes, you will. Hi, Aunt Seal. Happy birthday. Thank you for all that you do for us. Peace out. You're still recording.
I knew I had to come back and tell you this, that Trish was giving me a little nudge to tell you that if she was here, she'd want you to know how much she loves you and how great you guys were together.
Of course, love, kindness, devotion, sassy.
She's the backbone of the family.
I remember, before Mom passed away, that well, she had a great time. We went and we saw the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and my mom, obviously she didn't travel a lot. Groundlings, Chinese theater, and it was just the essence of Hollywood, which is what I wanted her to experience. She wouldn't have done it had it not been for Aunt Seal.
Trish kept trying to get you to get out of the car and go steal the oranges off the celebrities' fruit trees. And the fact that you almost did it is what I love about you.
Whenever Aunt Seal walks in the room, there's an instant energy. It's everything just like raises up, and chins lift up, and eyes lift up, and kids run, and adults come, and it's not because we have to. It's because you're just drawn. There's certain people like that in this world. Aunt Seal's one of them.
The planet thing. And what the planet thing is I have to tell you, you have that gift that makes everybody feel like a star when they're around you. How there is so much of you to go around. You have so many nephews and so many loved ones that each one of us feels like a star when we're around you. So we're like all the little stars in this big constellation that all revolves around Aunt C. And without you, we'd all spin off into space. Thank God for you. Mwah!
Aunt Seal, hi, how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. What can I do for you? She says.
You gonna cue me? Gonna play that music? That's for the troops right there. It's for the troops. Hello, America. George W. here. When I hear the words Celia, Marie, Giganti, few things come to my mind. Mother Teresa of Calcutta, Martin Luther King, a Pope, John Paul I,
Mahatma Gandhi, my daddy. I can remember Celia as a child. Well, I didn't know her as a child, but I could envision, Celia as a child. Wide-eyed and bushy-faced, full of energeticness, eager to be the early worm. But she knew a cat in the hand is worth 2 votes for Bush. That's a joke right there. So I'm saluting you, Celia Marie Giganti. Give me a big old presidential kiss. Mwah. Another one. Mwah. Another one. Mwah. Now, being the President of the United States, I know a lot. Some of you may think that ain't true. That's another joke right there. That's a joke. Really? For instance, I know she's a pioneer, a true red-blood American, a helper, a healer, a good whistler, quite a looker, a modern-day prophet, a missionary. Heck, she should be president. That's another joke right there. See, I'm the president. And I say 2 things. 1, I say, happy birthday, Seal. We love you. Thank you. What? Come again? Bring it back? Say it again? Thank you, Mr. Cheney. Oh yeah, that was Vice President Dick Cheney. Reminded me I said I had 2 things to say. So, well, here goes. B, Seal, don't forget, your nephews Jimmy and Jimmy, they still owe you for that Ronnie Reagan bit. And that ain't no joke. Thank you. Oh, and C, I want to know why this guy's doing such a horrible impression of me, and why his hand's way too close to my restricted zone.
What would a video be without some grab your heartstrings and tug at them pictures and music? So, and Seal, this one's for you.
world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I just want to say I love you and thank you. You're a great aunt.
And I wish you a happy birthday, and I love you very much. And thank you for the fond memories that you've given me.
I love you, and you're a great aunt. Couldn't ask for any greater aunt.
I love you. Happy birthday. Mwah. Keep being who you are.
Seriously, I really love the times that we spend together like that. It means a lot.
I love you very much.
We learn so much from Aunt Seal. She is always teaching us how to be better.
And I feel that I've been extremely blessed to have her and her family in my life.
I love Aunt Seal.
Happy birthday, Aunt Seal. We love you.
Happy 70. Amazing. Still young, though. Still young. And I love you. I really mean that. No doubt about it. Okay.
Aunt Seal, happy birthday. I love you and we appreciate you very much.
You are the glue that holds the Gigantis together. I love you. God bless you and happy 70th.
You are always there when we need help, and you teach me a lot of new things.
Happy birthday.
If I really had to pick somebody that I want my daughter to emulate, to be like in life, in this crazy world, man, with everything flying at kids nowadays, it would be to have lived a life thus far like you.
God bless everybody. Everybody have fun now. All right, let's have a cocktail. Thank you, and God bless.